McFadden, and I'm the host of Smart Health Talk Radio Show. I'm also a registered dietitian with a master's in public health, and I'm here with a really important public health message for you today. Because if you want to stay healthy, you don't want to get the flu, you want a strong immune system, I got a couple of tips that are simple and easy and not that bad to get down. That's right, some of them are downright sweet and yummy. So, many of you may have heard apple cider vinegar, good stuff, good for you to drink on a daily basis. But I don't know if you're anything like me, but every time I try to drink apple cider vinegar, no matter if I put honey and lemon in there or whatever I do, I just can't get it down. I can't keep up with it like I'd like to. Something changed all that. This fire cider right here, this is apple cider vinegar with benefits and extras that are just made right in there. Now this is an old recipe from way back. That's right, way back. And this is the way they used to make apple cider vinegar. And this is the way people used to stay healthy. Because as a dietitian, I believe we can heal with food. We can stay healthy with food. But we got to make the right choices to make all that happen. And this fire cider does just the trick, okay? And I want to tell you why I love it so much, okay? First of all, besides all the horseradish and herbs and all the other stuff that they put in there along with some honey, but you can get it without honey if you want. I prefer the honey, okay? And when you drink it, it makes you feel all warm and cozy inside. And for some reason, I never get tired of drinking it. It tastes good to me every time. And that warm and cozy feeling, I'm hooked on it. Because it makes me feel good. And I was sick one time. I was really, really sick. And I did a combo. I did my fire cider and something else I knew that was like a super honey. Now, you may not know this exists, but Manuka honey is a super honey. And that's because it has probiotics in there. Now many of you may know that probiotics are good for you. That's right. Because they help all those good bacteria in your gut that help make your immune system strong. These build it up because it's in the honey. Now how perfect is that? Some of you think you have to go and eat yogurt and take pills and all that stuff. Just eat some honey. How about that? That's a good way to make the medicine go down, don't you think? Okay, now you put these two together and you got one powerful elixir. That's right. You can just pour yourself a shot of that fire cider, and you can just tell by looking at the color of it. Look at how golden it is. It's just full of so many good things. You can just take and get yourself a shot of that. Take your wetter spoon, Manuka honey, and this is from New Zealand, and this is a family-owned company. And they make some really good Manuka honey. Manuka is actually a special flower from New Zealand. And I take some of this honey, and there is some honey already in here, but it's not Manuka honey, because remember, this is one special honey. And you can just mix those two together however you want to do it. Or you can just do them separate. Lick the spoon. I tell you, I mix these two together. It's powerful. Very, very powerful. And it's not hard to get down. I usually make sure that I don't waste any of it. Hard to get it. Some of the fire cider, it's like settling back in my throat, getting any kind of bacteria that are trying to get down, get into my body. Bottoms up. Woo! Ah, I'm sorry, I can't help but say that every time I drink it, because it just makes me feel so warm and cozy inside. And I don't waste any of it. I'll tell you, I never get tired of it. And I know from the time I was real sick, I tried lots of other things, and it wasn't until I started doing that fire cider Manuka honey. Fixed me right up. That's right. I got another thing for you. Garlic. Look at this one right here. It's growing. I put this in the ground. It turns into one of these. One of these will turn into one of these. How cool is that? Okay. Now you can take one of these bulbs of honey right here. You can break it open. You don't have to peel it. No, I'm not trying to make things hard, remember? You just break it open. You can put it on some foil. You can take some really good quality olive oil like this one right here. The La Taragel. That's some French name, let me tell you. And this is, I checked. And this is one of the very best. Those other olive oils don't compare, and some of them are fake. Yeah, they lie to you. They say extra virgin, they're lying. There's even court cases against those companies. All you got to do is take some broken up cloves here in your foil, put a little olive oil in it, wrap it up, stick it in your toaster oven, microwave oven, any of those. Got to watch it close, especially if you put it in the microwave. Only go like 30 seconds to a minute at a time. Boy, that stuff's working. And when they get soft inside, that's what you want. And if you're sick already, do some of this. A couple times a day even. You're going to reek, okay? But who cares? You're sick. All you got to do when it gets nice and soft is just take it, just squeeze it right in your mouth, and it's some good stuff. Don't be getting that garlic from the grocery store. That stuff from China. Never ever buy that one. They took all the good stuff out to make it be able to last longer so they can not have any spoilage. But they took all the oil out, so there's no flavor and there's no antioxidants in it. I'd get it from either a store that sells organic or the farmer's market. This right here, this came direct from the farmer. I don't mess around. I go to that farmer's market and I make sure I'm getting it farm direct, because that's the best that I can get, and it's organic. Okay, something else you can do. You can take and break some of those cloves up and peel them. You can get yourself a little bowl and some raw honey, and it has to be raw. Okay? None of this heated up, filtered honey. No, raw, unfiltered honey. And try and find a local beekeeper. That's always the best way. Put some of that honey with some raw peeled cloves of garlic together. Put it in a little container, let it sit, and you got yourself some garlic honey. I know that sounds crazy. You could even put a little bit of hot pepper in there, because it's all good. And when you feel like you're getting sick, or just every day, just eat some of that raw garlic with the honey and hot pepper even. It'll fix you right up. That's right, it'll build your immune system, and that's what we want, your own immune system to be strong. Now, you want to make sure you have organic olive oil, number one, extra virgin. This is another one of my favorites right here, Enzo. This is the lemon one. And this and salad dressing, really good. Okay, hope you'll be checking out these products here. And trust me, when I tell you something, I make sure I test it out, and you can trust what I tell you. Alright, I'll be back with some more tips for you, so you come back now. Here.